Hello, Gemini. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot. We're here to do your weekly look ahead from February 1st through 7th, 2021. This reading is for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's a general and intuitive reading, so not every message that comes out will be for all of you. Take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest behind. All right, if you are new to the channel, then welcome in, and if you're returning, welcome back, and I thank you very much for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and your wonderful energy. Very grateful for each and every one of you. So let's see where we go. Okay. Just so you know, when I was shuffling your cards, I was doing a pre-shuffle before I started, and I'm telling you, your cards are jumping out for you today. So we have the Dragon's Duel. Okay. So I'm going to pull your oracle cards and then we'll go deeper into the messages. All right. So let's see what else we have for Gemini coming out here. Messages for Gemini for the week ahead. Wow, please. Thank you. All right. And we have new life. Beautiful. Some of you are either starting something new or working on something or manifesting something new. So pull your tarot and let's see where we go with this. These were really jumping. Excuse me. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please. What do we need to know? First part of the week. Let's see. First part of the week. Where are we going? Here we go. And we have the Page of Cups. All right. Excuse me. Some of you may have a new love coming in. You could also have a new creative project or idea. All right. You could also be getting a message from somebody. Let's see, the middle of the week, we have the Hanged Man. Whoop, and okay, told you they were jumping. And the end of the week, we have Sun and Faith coming out together. Beautiful energy. Let's just clarify this Page of Cups. Wow, thank you. All three? Yeah, all three. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Fool all coming out to clarify that Page of Cups. That is such beautiful energy. There's that Fool, there's that new beginning already, okay? All right, let's clarify the Hanging Man. Wow, jeez. And we have the Ace of Cups and the World coming out together. Wow, Gemini, what is going on with you? And let's see, jeez. Is that too many? Top two? Top two. We'll take the top two. Wow. Okay. So we have both the Chariot and the Four of Coins coming out at the end. Geez, Louise. Okay. This is crazy. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I knew your cards were jumping before I even started this reading for you. All right. So to start off, we have the Dragon's Duel. So this is card number 23. It goes down, breaks down into a 5, which correlates with faith, all right, with the Hierophant card, all right? So this indicates that some of you may be at some sort of a crossroads at the moment. You might be torn between two different decisions, two different directions. Perhaps you might have a couple of different job offers coming in. You could be reconsidering your career path, or, you know, even some of you might actually have some sort of spiritual awakening coming on in, and you're not entirely sure what to do with it. Whatever your situation is right now, okay, there's some sort of decision to be made, right? You're really trying to either choose something definitive or change direction completely, all right? But you're doing a lot of inner reflection, a lot of inner work. So the main message of this card here is really saying, have a look at what you're conflicted about. Why are you conflicted? Is it a moral decision? Okay, is it something that is for your higher self? Okay, your spirituality? Or Are you feeding your ego, right? And feeding, your material world? It doesn't matter which one it is, okay, as long as you're willing to look honestly and truthfully about what really motivates you, moving you forward. All right. And we're not here to judge anybody, right? There's phases in your life where sometimes you have to go for the material gain, sometimes it's your spiritual gain, right? It's beautiful when the two can actually coexist, right? So this is really just saying that whatever decision that you make will be right for you at the time. Make sure that you're choosing from within, and that your motivations are for your higher good, and that you know why you're doing something. All right. Now some of you here are starting a new life. All right. You have a new life, a new opportunity. You might have a new job, a new love, a new career path coming through here. This can also indicate a new way of thinking, okay? It doesn't always have to be about our physical world. It can quite often be about our spiritual world. This is almost like a rebirth, okay, with this card. And we see the light shining through here, and that's the light of self, your higher self, the light of spirit coming through there as well. So it's a beautiful, beautiful card. So if you're thinking of starting something new, a new direction, a new career path, a new love, this card is a massive yes to that, okay? Just so you know. So if someone perhaps someone calls you out of the blue and says, hey, I have this career opportunity for you, and whether you are or aren't looking, a lot of the times deep down we actually kind of are hoping that there might be that wonderful new opportunity that literally falls in our lap. All right, if that's sounds like you this week, okay, explore that, right? This energy is saying that maybe it's time to explore that. You don't necessarily have to walk out of your existing job in a blaze of glory and say, yeah, I have got this new opportunity, I'm out of here. But this is saying explore it, okay? Explore it and weigh your options, all right? So, and same thing if you're in the dating world, right? Same kind of thing. Take that little bit of a chance. A first step is not exactly, marriage, okay? But if you don't take that first step, then you'll never know, okay? Now, beginning of the week, I love this card in the beginning of the week for you guys. Okay, this is the Page of Cups. Some of you might be getting some sort of news, something that sparks your creativity, your imagination. This can be a new beginning. This can be a new love. This is an emotional opportunity, okay? So some of you, if you are currently in a relationship right now, this can be that, next level, okay? That next level. And then you're like, maybe someone says I love you for the first time, because we do have the Fool here as well. All right, some of you might have a new love coming in, and this is that new life that we're talking about here. And if you're conflicted and torn, should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I, you know what, go for it. All right, we have that Fool card coming out here too. Take that leap of faith, and it doesn't need to be anything big or massive. It can just be a cup of coffee. All right, it doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden being dragged to the altar or anything like that, okay? Although for some of you, you never know, you might be. This can also be that new opportunity, that new job that someone is looking for, whether you are currently working or out of work at the moment, right? This is something, some news, some message coming in that will just spark that creative mind of yours, right? And get your imagination going. So, you might come across maybe something random. All right, maybe something random. Maybe you're not currently looking for a new job, but all of a sudden, in your Facebook feed or something, you all of a sudden see some sort of job opportunity, and it all of a sudden speaks to you, and you're like, whoa, that's weird. And maybe it's worth exploring. Okay. We have clarifying that. This is our clarifiers are crazy today. So clarifying that, we have this Queen of Cups. Now this can be a person that you're dealing with in the beginning of the week. It could be, it could be anybody really. It could be a boss, a friend. This can potentially be that offer of love coming in. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very caring, very soulful, spiritual. All right, that mothering, very diligent mothering figure. Okay, it doesn't have to be a female though. It can be male or female. We're talking about the energy. Okay, but this can be someone that comes in to help you guide your way. This can also possibly, for some of you, represent that higher self. For some of you as well, this can actually represent a choice. Okay, you might have two different choices coming in, both of which speak to your love, your desire, your creativity, and your imagination. All right, so take that as that resonates. But this can also be this Queen of Cups. This can also be your current love interest. All right, that that gives you some sort of offer or leveling up in your relationship. And again, maybe someone says that I love you for the first time, okay? Or, maybe with this Fool card coming out here, all right, this is about adventure. Okay, so maybe someone, says, let's go on a trip, let's go on a vacation, let's go on a romantic weekend away. Okay, this can also be someone coming in with that job offer, right? The Fool is all about a leap of faith. It's about going on an adventure, new beginnings. Okay, so however this resonates in your life, right? This is something that connects to you emotionally. Okay, so follow your feelings, follow your emotion. If you need to take a time out, which some of you do, because we have the Hanged Man coming up next, if you need to take a time out and really think about things, then do so. The Nine of Wands has you kind of taking that little pause anyway. So whatever this is coming in for you here, whatever kind of news or person, all right, it's going to cause you to kind of go, it's that little bit of protective energy around you, right? You're like, okay, I'm almost at the finish line. This is probably more search related with this Nine of Wands here. I feel in this energy that this is, if you've been looking for a job for a long time, right? You're almost at that finish line, and perhaps something comes to your attention, something new, some sort of offer, and you maybe just don't quite believe it at the moment, or maybe it's something completely out of left field and you really weren't expecting, and you're just like, whoa, okay, I've been through the ringer once or twice already. I'm not entirely happy where I am, but I'm just not sure, right? It causes you to go into a little bit of defensive mode for that, just that pause and reflect. Okay, so however that resonates for you there, okay, this allows you to really take a lot of things into consideration. Okay, so, and again, with that Dragon's Duel, that's that duality. Okay, that's that should I, shouldn't I kind of energy. Not to worry, because the middle of the week here we have the Hanged Man coming into your energy. Okay, so, and the Hanged Man is all about gaining a perspective. Okay, taking a pause. You don't always everything thrown at you. You don't necessarily have to make a decision immediately, right? You have free will. Okay, and you will serve your higher purpose and your higher good if you take that time out, just to gain that different perspective, listen to your intuition, and really decide what you want to do going forward. Excuse me. So, and that is your right to do that. Okay, so by the middle of the week, someone is really contemplating things here, right? Some things, again, that we have that alignment there with that Dragon's Duel. So listen to yourself, listen to your higher self. That's getting your intentions in alignment there. Okay, and it's not like a permanent energy here, because we actually break out of it pretty quick. So I think with some of you, you're going to really go for a loop here. We have the Ace of Cups with the World. Okay, the Ace of Cups is, wow, someone absolutely has a love offer coming in here. Maybe this is something that you've waited for a long time. You could have had your eye on somebody for a long time. Okay, and the timing maybe wasn't quite right? Maybe, we do have the pandemic going on still, and maybe it was just that you're on some sort of lockdown, or you can't go any social activities, or you have to stay in your bubble. Okay, but now all of a sudden maybe things are breaking free a little bit. You have a little bit more freedom wherever you are, and now all of a sudden here you go. We have that brand new opportunity. The the world is a successful end of a life cycle. All right. I love the fact that we have both the world and the Ace of Cups coming in here at exactly the same time, because the world is that energy that major life cycles and major life lessons have now been completed successfully. You're in alignment, heart, body, mind, soul, all the elements are all in alignment for you, right? Your emotions, your creativity, your passion, your fire, your way of thinking, everything. All right. You're stepping into that portal, and you see in the middle of this portal, all right, I don't know if you can see that person there, that figure, that is the Fool. So we have two new beginnings possibly for some of you here, okay? We have that Ace of Cups, we have the Fool, all right, which is that start of a brand new cycle, okay? And it looks like this is speaking to you emotionally, speaking to you, to your heart, to your spirituality, yourself, your creativity, okay? It's wonderful. So some of you do have an offer of love coming in to start you on a brand new journey. And this is, you've learned so many lessons along the way with this, right? If this is a new job coming in or a new perspective on a career path, okay, take it, all right? Take it. Take that leap of faith that we got with the Fool here. Take that leap of faith, because this Ace of Cups, aces are gifts from the universe, all right? This is, wow. Anything new that you start when you get this Ace of Cups here, as long as your intentions are all in alignment, absolutely take that moment out to contemplate, okay, and to really think about things, right? But gain that perspective and listen to your intuition here, because wow, this is the holy grail of opportunities here coming in, something that speaks to you on every level, okay? It's beautiful energy. By the weekend, by the end of the week, some of you as well, by the way, some of you with this Ace of Cups, okay, because we've got the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Fool. Some of you may be getting engaged this week, okay? It may or may not happen at the beginning of the week. It may happen by the weekend, right? Sometimes these energies can overlap, okay? You might be thinking of getting engaged, okay? Some of you might actually even be getting married this week, because we do have the Faith card coming up here as well. All right, so yeah, if that, however that resonates with you there, you'll know who you are. And if that's you, then congratulations, okay? Because this is beautiful energy coming out here. So if you're contemplating that, the way your cards are coming out, the answer is yes, okay? Yes, do it, it's perfect. By the end of the week, we have the Sun and Faith. So Faith is, in this deck, they call it Faith, but in the regular tarot, it would be the Hierophant card, which is a deeply spiritual energy, but it's also can be a marriage card, but it can also be a higher faith card. It can be higher learning, okay? It can be some of you coming in line with your spirituality, perhaps, all right? But certainly one of commitment, of tradition, of believing in yourself, okay, but also that renewed faith, hope of where you're going in the future, okay? For some of you, once you actually gain perspective and make a decision, it just unleashes this pure joy and happiness. We have the Sun coming out with the Faith card, and the Sun is the happiest energy in the deck, right? Filled with joy, happiness, optimism, right? This, eternal ray of sunshine coming into your life, right? You're totally in alignment. You've got a great perspective, okay, and tons of opportunities coming in here for you. So by the weekend, you are floating on a freaking cloud here, some of you, okay? So, take that energy and run with it. All right, it's beautiful energy. And like we said earlier in the reading, some of you might just be going on a spiritual journey and coming into alignment with your spirituality and having this awakening. All right, and we do have that that renewed cycle and that new start. And it's like you start, you fall in love with yourself, okay, and with your life and your direction. All right, but this is absolutely beautiful, wonderful energy coming out there for you. Excuse me. And then we also have the Chariot and Four of Coins coming out. So the Chariot is destiny meets synchronicity, right? This is grabbing that bull by the horns energy. This is moving yourself forward with everything in alignment towards success. And this Four of Coins here, some of you are taking that job, okay? For some of you, this is that new job or that career path coming in. Can also be that higher learning card with that faith card coming in. Okay, but that can also just be learning of lessons, right? But some of you, I feel that you are on the path to success of good fortune here with these two energies coming out. But excuse me, however this resonates, whatever your current situation is, this is success and it's fast forward momentum here. The Chariot represents speed. Okay, the Hanged Man is about pausing and reflecting, right? The Fool can also be about speed. So it's once you gain that perspective, you unleash this entire new direction and new beginning. Sorry, my dog's just having a bit of a scratch. I forgot to take her collar off. Are you done, sweetheart? Very good. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. All right. So you start to move forward with speed, success, abandon, right? Just, unleashing this beautiful energy. On a side note here, because we do have this Chariot coming out with some coins. All right. The Chariot can also be about travel. All right. So some of you might be going on a honeymoon, okay, or just traveling, going on that romantic getaway that we mentioned earlier in your reading, okay, something that, might cause you to spend a penny or two, right, but it's a good investment, all right, it's a good investment in yourself, or in your pleasures. Some of you could also possibly be buying a car. Maybe you've gotten up to a certain level where you have a really good financial foundation, all right, and now you're treating yourself to something nice with that Chariot energy. It can also, so if you're thinking of buying a car, or some other mode of transportation, some vehicle of some sort, okay, again, that's something that makes you very happy, and maybe you've worked very hard for it. If you have perhaps that new job or promotion, all right, this is you're treating yourself, or you require a new set of wheels to get to work. All right, so I'm going to leave your reading there, okay, but I'm going to close out your reading with a message from our angels, if I can get the right stack of cards here. And let's just see what else we have. One last message for Gemini, please. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we've got. One last message for Gemini, please. Woo! Okay. That is a lot of energies. So we're going to take that one, and I'm going to get you a second one since they're jumpy. I'm telling you, all your cards are jumpy today. All right, one last message for our Geminis, please. There we go. We'll take that one and ask your angels. Okay, so we have let go. Okay, let go, similar to that Hanged Man energy there, okay? So if you're having trouble making a decision or trying to figure out your next steps, or if an opportunity presents itself to you and you're just not sure, let it go. Go inside yourself, listen to that intuition, your higher self, okay? Ask your angels. For some of you, right? Ask your angels, your guides. You don't have to be you don't have to be anywhere special in order to do this, okay? You can just be sitting on your couch, just close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, all right? This can also come to you in a dream, even while driving your car, going for a walk with your dog, perhaps, okay? But let go of trying to force an outcome for something. Take a deep breath, relax. The answer will come to you, okay? Ask your angels or listen to yourself and your signs, okay? And the answers will come to you, right? So don't feel forced to, if someone's really pressuring you to make a decision about something, back off, okay? Just back off, because that's for their ego, not necessarily for you, right? But you need to make sure you're doing the right things for yourself, okay? So don't be afraid to take that time out, all right? So I'm going to leave your reading there. Hopefully those messages here that resonated. If so, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know how these messages are playing out for you for the week ahead. And I thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.